Something interesting's happened across Utah these last couple of years. For the longest time, a majority of residents were pro-growth and optimistic about the future. And now that's flipped. Now a majority of Utahns have a negative view towards growth. So why the negativity? It all comes down to two reasons. One, a lot of folks think we're growing too fast and we're losing the character that has made Utah Valley so great to live in for all these years.
When we moved to Orem 37 years ago, things were different. There's more traffic now than there was 37 years ago.
The second's housing prices. As they go up, pessimism goes up. We want our families to live here. We want our families' families to live here. But we all wonder, how in the world can we afford that?
A year from now, I graduate from UVU, and I would love to stay in Utah Valley. But when I think about the housing market, that doesn't seem realistic, unless something changes.
It's not like we're all negative about growth. We all like new things. It's just the fear is, how can we afford it? And what's the plan to deal with it?
So the majority of growth that we experience in the state of Utah and in Utah Valley is organic growth. It's us having kids and our kids having kids.
We want to keep our children and grandchildren here. I have several that still live here, but one's already moved out of town, and others will be doing it if we don't have places for them to live.
If you want your family to stay close because you love them, but you don't want them living in your basement, then we need to create change. Because I'm tired of living in my parents' basement.
Sometimes it can feel like there's only one of two choices. Either we can become like California, or we can stay like we are. The truth is, there's a better way.
Growth is happening, and instead of trying to avoid it, let's be part of the solution. Let's be part of the planning process.
So this is what Valley Visioning is. It's really about creating a roadmap to get to the future that we want. It is about intentionally planning for growth while preserving the best about the community that we love. It is not some top-down, legislator on the Hill plan, but an iterative process that involves you and involves me and involves all of us. It's a repeated surveying of whether people like this or this or this. You might even compare it to an eye test, where we repeat the process until we get to a crystal clear vision of what we want our future to be.
So yes, there will be places of higher density, but there will also be places of open space and agriculture. The importance of that trade-off between higher densities in certain places and open space and agriculture being maintained and protected in other places is a trade-off that our community supports as a whole.
And truth be told, I'd much rather have the challenges and opportunities presented to us because of growth than the prospect of no growth, of no economic vibrancy.
Growth can be a good thing. It allows a community to thrive, to offer good jobs, to offer good amenities. When we have companies moving into an area, it allows for better roads, it allows for parks, amenities, also allows for better jobs, increased incomes.
So it's a good problem to have. It's still a problem. If all we do is hope that the problems don't happen, we will not be able to hope them away.
Choice A is to do nothing and regret it. Choice B is to come together and create a common script, a common plan to move forward with. We will grow. There's no question about that. We are growing, we're growing rapidly. But we have an opportunity as we grow to build quality of life into that growth, to build community into that growth.
We need to work together to plan for the future, not just have it happen to us.
As a student in Utah Valley, I view growth as something where we're taking what's good and making it even better. Growth equals prosperity.
Here in Utah County, I believe that we can create a great community that works for everyone now and everyone in the future. But we need your help to create this community. We need your voices. We need to be intentional and united. So please participate in the visioning exercise and encourage others to do the same.
I truly believe that this valley is one of the best places in America to live, work, learn, and play. And with some intentional effort, it can continue to be so for generations to come.